Hey guys, my favorite look has always been one that highlights the perfect base. So this video is going to be a little bit more about skin prep and my face makeup or my skin makeup, and then a little bit into definition on the eyes and lips. So the focus on the base can be the perfect starting point for a more complex look, but today I did just finish like this, but just so you know, you can build up from this for the weekend. For the weekend as in Saturday and Sunday, not the singer. This video is sponsored by Sephora Collection. I am pumped to be working with them. So I'll be using Sephora Collection products to prepare and achieve this #SkinGoals look, and I hope you enjoy. Preparing your skin before makeup is important. So skincare usually happens before any kind of makeup. I just guess it's not typically shown in makeup videos. Because this makeup look is a focus on beautiful skin, I'm going to apply the Sephora Collection Clay Face Masks. Multi-masking is the greatest thing I've discovered because I have kind of combo skin. I'd say it's mostly oily, but the T-zone is so oily and my cheeks can sometimes get dry. The clays help balance my skin. The yellow one is a revitalizing and toning one, and the red one that I just applied is anti-fatigue and energizing. So once you wash it off after 15 minutes, you're left with a bomb base to apply the rest of your makeup. Now I'm using this primer, it's the Beauty Amplifier. You only need a little bit, but you can really see that beautiful glow that my skin got. Okay, now we're gonna move on to achieve that flawless, even glowing base. And that's gonna be with the Sephora Collection Make No Mistake Foundation and Concealer. That's how I'm gonna get that nice glowing base. The foundation has 16 shades. I'm using the shade Hickory right now. It makes everything super simple and uncomplicated. It's so easy to apply. You just swipe it on. It swipes so smooth and it blends out so buttery and evenly without any effort. Even with a brush, which I find sometimes can drag on my skin, but as you can see with this one, there's no issues. It blends out like butter. This foundation amazingly can be used on any skin type. It doesn't oxidize or melt off during the day. And if you wait till the very end of the video, I actually wear this foundation for over 8 hours and come back afterwards to show you how it wore, and it truly holds up. So we're almost fully blended out now. It took like no time and I love the effect. I'm going to quickly pop some eyebrows on. Voila! And to use the product as a concealer, you just use it in a more concentrated area like under my eyes and over the little boo-boo that I've got between my eyebrows there. So conceal all that and use the same brush as before. I can blend out using rubbing motions, or I can even pat. If I use patting motions, I find that it keeps the concealer in a more targeted area than if I was to do circular motions. So because the coverage is so good with this product, I like to use multiple colors to achieve a contoured and sculpted effect. Just take a color a few deeper than my actual base shade that I use and carve out my cheeks and contour my nose, jaw and forehead and blend it all in. As you can see, blends really easily even though there's a bunch of contrast between the two shades that I picked. And of course having these two layers means that I'm going to be concealing a bunch of my little imperfections that I've got on my cheeks and jawline. Here I am just making sure that the foundation is going to match to my body now because my face is so much paler than my body. So adding the deeper shades helps to melt the whole foundation shade in with my body because you really want your face to match your body. Now this 202 brush has really proved itself to me. I was able to do my entire face, including my nose contour, with the one brush. Hell to the yeah. I'm absolutely obsessed with my skin and this makeup. And how seamlessly those two different shades, you saw how contrasted those shades were, but when I mix them together on my skin, the way they come together into one perfectly matched, the makeup gods are watching me today. How pretty is this blush palette? We've got 4 blush shades and then 2 highlight shades. I'm going to take that middle one. It is so pretty, shimmery, peachy pink goodness. I'm going to use the 204 brush, the sculpt end. So I'm not using it to sculpt, but I'm using it to get a really nice blush shade onto my cheeks. And then I'm going to use the highlight shade end to mix those two shades together from the highlight side and sweep it all over my cheekbones and my eye. Then I'm going to take the blush and I'm going to put it through my socket. It looks so weird, I know. I don't think I've ever done it with a blush brush before, but normally I do it with just, you know, my bronzer or a blush on a blending brush and sweep it through my socket just to make the whole look kind of uniform and tied together. Then I'm going to use the bronzer, and that's the Sephora Collection Los Cabos bronzer. Just to kind of set in the contouring that's there before, and yes, it smells good, okay? I didn't want to do too much with the eyes, but I am going to add some falsies and some eyeliner. This is the Sephora collection Retractable Waterproof Eyeliner. This is the brownie black one. I'm just going to use my fingers to soften it out and then go in with like a second, a third, a fourth layer and keep blending it out each time so I build up a really nice gradient of color where the depth is right by the eyes and then it fuzzes out into a perfect flawless smoky effect at the edge. Now, mascara. Okay, without mascara, I tend to look a little bit, I don't know, what do I look? Just not finished. So I'm going to move on to that. This is the Lash Craft Big Volume Mascara from Sephora collection, of course. Applying this straight to my lashes, and aren't my natural lashes looking so good, you guys? So this Lash Craft mascara, really nice volumizing mascara with no clumps. Hopefully you can see that. I'm going to look up in just a minute to show you just how nice and defined they are while still being voluminous. Ta-da! From the side, I love the side profile test with lashes. Yeah, it looks so nice. I'm really pleased with how my lashes are coming along. Happy dance. Now I'm going to just add a little bit more thickness to my lash line with the Sephora collection Flare Lashes. These are so damn pretty. They're not too long, so they don't look super fake. They're just a really pretty addition to any look. Now I'm going to add eyeliner directly to this angle brush by Sephora collection and pat it over the glue just to make sure it's really nice and matte. And when I look up, hopefully you see how nice and pretty that liner looks all across my top lash line. There, that's the money shot. Love it. And can you believe it? We're finally up to the part of the video where I do my lips. This is the Sephora collection Cream Lip Stain in number 40 Pink Tea. It's a really pretty creamy matte liquid lipstick that as it wears off leaves a little bit of a nude stain on your lips. It's so pretty, not just the color, but the formula is super comfy. Okay guys, we're at the end. That was such a simple makeup look to do. The skin texture looks so pretty up close. I don't use filters in my videos, so you should be able to see, well, what you are seeing is what it looks like. And you can see like I had that pimple there, I had one there, I think I had scarring there, but you can't see it at all. And the way that the foundation blends out so easily with a brush, like normally I like to use blending sponges with stick foundations, but that one blends out so easily with just a brush. I'm gonna take some pics of this now and I'm gonna upload my favorite ones to Instagram using the hashtags Sephora collection and beauty uncomplicated. You guys should also upload your looks using those hashtags because I'm gonna go look through them and see my favorite ones and give you guys a double tap. So please follow me and Sephora collection and I'll see you guys there. All the information is in the description box with links to the product. It's been a pleasure to work with Sephora collection on this video. I love the effect of my makeup and I hope you guys learned something new. Big love. Mwah. Hey guys, thought I'd drop back in. It is about 8 hours after I filmed the video this morning and I wanted to show you how the makeup is looking. So naturally I have a little bit of shine on my forehead. I'm an oily skin girl. Typically I would have more, but the makeup has not actually moved and it feels great on the skin. It looks great. I feel as if it's actually gone and given me a bit of a blurring effect on the skin as I guess it melts in with my natural oils and whatnot. I was wearing glasses. It wore off a little bit there, but it did not separate and gloop too much. Like, as you guys know, this is a sponsored video, but I did want to prove to you that I tried this product out and that I actually do love it. It is a really awesome foundation. My skin looks so smooth. Everything is still covered except for my pimple, but I did pick at that a little bit. That needs popping. So hopefully you can see now why I love this foundation. It works really, really well. And it looks great even after 8 hours. And all I would do for my oily forehead is just pat over it. As rank as that is, I don't usually like to powder, but I mean you could powder, obviously. It really stayed in place very well, and the blush as well is very long wearing. Okay, back to the video.